Do you love a good scare? Well, in anticipation of Halloween, Eganberger and Weiner certified financial planner Howard Pressman is here today to share 5 of the most scariest financial mistakes he's seen and how we can avoid them this Halloween season, right? So the 5 scariest, spookiest mistakes people make. Yeah. What are the 5?
So first off, I love horror movies.
Okay.
Okay. So I've been watching horror movies since I was a kid. So I am not scared by zombies, and I'm not scared by werewolves and monsters. What does scare me is the financial mistakes that people make, the situations that either knowingly or unknowingly people put themselves into. So in order of my importance, I have number 1, not having a plan. The Employee Benefits Research Institute says that of people who do not have a plan, less than 20% are confident that they're going to be able to retire at some point.
Well, you can't retire if you don't have a plan.
Exactly.
So that's keeping you up at night. That's what's going bump in the night.
That's
number 2.
That's number 5.
Oh, that's number 5.
Yeah,
we're going back. Oh,
yeah,
we're building up. Okay.
Finale, right?
Okay.
So then number 4 is not having an investment strategy.
Okay.
Number 3, now this one's really cool. This is not having a proper estate plan.
Okay.
Because what's neat about estate planning, especially around Halloween, is that one of the things that it can do is to give you control over your assets and to some extent your family from the grave.
Oh,
yeah,
thematic, sticking with the theme. I like it.
See?
I like to refer to that as the Downton Abbey conversation you have about your estate and what happens after.
Yeah, but you know what? It's not even it's not even about lots of money and rich and so forth. But what scares me the most about the estate plan is that when you have young parents with minor children who haven't made provisions to care for their children in the event that they die.
Okay.
That scares me.
Okay.
So that was number 3.
Number 2, I'm getting more scared.
Yeah, number 2, not having enough life insurance.
Okay.
The one thing that scares the pants off of me is not being able to provide for my family, or what happens to my wife and my daughter if I'm dead.
Okay.
Are they going to get kicked out of the house?
Wow.
Are they going to be able to live and meet their expenses? So that scares me. And then number 1 is not saving enough for goals, and whether that goal is retirement or buying a house or whatever, just not saving enough.
So how do people start planning? Because it sounded like number 1 and number 5 were pretty similar. Have a plan, have some goals. How do you actually start that conversation?
The conversation should start, with the people and what's important to you. What do you want to accomplish in your life? Financial planning is evolving, and it's no longer about about money. Okay, it's about people. Money is a resource, and that's going to help you to achieve the things you want in your life, and that's where the conversation needs to begin.
Is it ever too late?
It is never too late. In fact, this is one of those problems that only gets worse the longer you wait. So do it now.
Do it now.
Do it now.
What really you want people to have done it yesterday?
If possible, yes. Maybe we'll do another one on time machines and science fiction.
Oh, okay. That'll be the next thematic one. So when people recognize these issues with themselves, what kind of actions can we start doing to address the problems? Like, what can we really start doing?
I think the best thing to do is to get in touch with a financial planner. Have a talk with somebody.
With a professional.
With a professional, absolutely. The problem a lot of times is that these bring up a lot of strong emotions. A lot of times it's guilt.
Yeah.
I've let my family down because I haven't done this yet. And these feelings of guilt are pretty powerful. So getting in touch with a financial professional, having them work with you, can exercise some of those demons of decisions past.
I see what you're doing here. I see what you're doing. Yeah. You could have worn a Halloween costume, but
you didn't let me.
I know, it was too much. People feel guilty. They don't know when to plan. So how do we know we're going to the right expert? Is there something like a little tip-off that we should be looking for?
Yeah. So number 1, I think it's important to look for a certified financial planner. I think that's probably number 1. FINRA, the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, has a website called Broker Check. You can look to see if that person has any dings, if you will, on their record. I believe that's
any
important.
Skeletons in their closet.
Yeah, see, I missed that one.
Sorry, I've given that to you.
And then finally, I think the gut. You sit down and talk with a couple. Your gut's going to tell you
and
everything
have a
you
relationship.
need to know. Absolutely.
Or just go to Eganberger Weiner.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Howard.
Thank you.
More Let's Talk Live's coming up. Stick with us right here.